Have you ever stood at the bottom of a staircase, just staring up, thinking, I used to walk these steps without a second thought, and now I need a moment just to gather myself? You're not imagining things, and more importantly, you're not alone. For many people over 60, that slow burn in your thighs, the way your legs hesitate when you try to rise from the sofa, or how your balance seems just slightly off, it doesn't always come from aging alone. Sometimes the true cause is something hidden quietly in your bloodstream. A simple vitamin deficiency that's slowly and silently stealing your strength. And here's the truth no one tells you. That loss of strength, the struggle with stairs, that unsure feeling in your own legs, it's fixable. But only if you know what to look for. At Primewell 365, we believe growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. Your strength, your steadiness, your confidence, they can return. And today you're going to learn how. In this video, we'll uncover the 3 most essential vitamins your body needs to keep your legs strong, your balance steady, and your independence intact. These aren't trendy supplements or internet fads. They're real, research-backed nutrients your body quietly craves, especially after 60. You'll learn what each one does, how to know if you're running low, and exactly what steps to take starting today to bring your energy and movement back to life. So if lately you've been feeling more tired, more wobbly, or just not quite like yourself, stay with me, because what you learn today might explain exactly what's been holding you back. Vitamin number 1. The strength key, vitamin D. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever been relaxing in your favorite chair, maybe after reading the paper or finishing a show, and when it's time to stand up, your legs just hesitate? You lean forward, brace your hands on the armrests, maybe give a little push, but still, your body says, give me a second. It's not always pain. Sometimes it's just weakness, like your legs lost the power they used to have. And here's the surprise. What feels like just getting older is often a missing piece inside you. Not willpower, not motivation, but vitamin D. You've likely heard that vitamin D keeps your bones strong, and that's true. But what many people don't realize, even many doctors until recently, is that vitamin D plays a direct, critical role in muscle strength, especially the muscles you need to stand up, stay balanced, and climb stairs. Your muscles are living systems. They need instruction and support. And inside those muscles are special receptors, like tiny locks. Vitamin D is the key that fits them. When you have enough, your muscles contract smoothly. They recover better after movement. They help you balance and keep steady while walking. But when you're low, that key is missing. And suddenly, your muscles aren't listening the way they used to. A major European study showed that older adults low in vitamin D were over twice as likely to suffer from real, clinical muscle weakness. And another study from Trinity College Dublin found nearly 3 times the risk of poor muscle performance in seniors with low D levels. And our diets? Unless you're eating fatty fish like salmon or sardines every day, or drinking fortified milk religiously, you may not be getting nearly enough. So what can you do? First, if anything here sounds familiar, get your vitamin D levels tested. It's a simple blood test. Second, consider a daily D supplement. Most experts recommend 800 to 1000 IU for seniors, but always consult your doctor. Third, try to get 15 to 30 minutes of gentle sunlight a few times a week. Early morning or late afternoon walks are perfect. One woman told us at Primewell 365, she's 72, and said, after a month of vitamin D and short walks, I could finally stand up from my garden stool without grabbing the fence. That's what we want for you. Not forced strength, restored strength. The kind your body can reclaim with the right help. Vitamin number 2, the nerve protector, vitamin B12. Now let's talk about something even more subtle. Imagine this. You're walking through the living room and for a split second your feet don't feel quite right. Maybe you stumble. Maybe your toes feel slightly numb. Or your steps feel oddly disconnected. You tell yourself, I'm just tired. But what if it's more than that? This time, the issue may not be in your muscles. It might be in the wiring. Enter vitamin B12, the silent guardian of your nervous system. It protects the insulation around your nerves, so that messages from your brain reach your legs clearly, quickly, and correctly. Without enough B12, those nerves misfire. You might feel tingling, numbness, or burning, especially in your feet and calves. Some describe it as walking on cotton. Others say their feet feel half asleep. The most dangerous part? When those nerves are weak, your brain loses track of where your feet are. That means worse balance, slower reaction time, more falls. I spoke with a man, 68 years old, who said, I have to watch my legs when I walk. It's like they're not fully mine anymore. He wasn't weak. He wasn't tired. he just felt off. Turns out, he was severely deficient in B12. And after just a few months of supplements, the difference was night and day. Here's what's even more eye-opening. Up to 20% of adults over 60 have a B12 deficiency. And you don't need to be dangerously low to feel it. Even mild deficiency can cause nerve problems. Why does it happen? As we age, our stomach produces less acid, and that acid is needed to absorb B12. Medications like metformin or acid reducers block B12 absorption. Even if you eat meat, eggs, or dairy, you may not be absorbing it. Vitamin number 3. The energy spark, vitamin B1, thiamine. Now let me ask you something different. Have your legs ever felt heavy, not just tired, but like they're dragging through wet cement? Not pain, just slowness. Almost like your legs forgot how to move. That's often the signal of a different deficiency, vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Unlike D and B12, B1 doesn't work on muscles or nerves directly. It works on fuel. Thiamine helps convert food into usable energy. Without it, your muscles can't get the fuel they need even if you eat well. And that means weakness, fatigue, slow recovery, and heavy legs. One man said to us, "It feels like my legs are there, but they don't want to move." He thought it was aging. It was thiamine deficiency. And within 2 weeks of supplementing, that heaviness started to lift. Thiamine deficiency can also cause coordination issues, reflex delays, shuffling or staggering walk, even foot drop where your toes drag while walking. While severe deficiency, like beriberi, is rare in developed countries, mild deficiency is common, especially in older adults. Why? As we age, appetites drop. Many eat more refined carbs, white bread, rice, which lack B1. Common medications like diuretics flush thiamine out of your body. So what can you do? The daily recommendation is 1.1 to 1.2 milligrams of B1. You can get it through whole grains, beans, peas, sunflower seeds, pork, liver, or a quality multivitamin can help top you off. If your levels are low, a doctor may recommend a higher dose short-term. One woman told us she finally walked to her mailbox without needing the fence. And to her, that wasn't small. That was freedom. Final thoughts from Primewell 365. So here we are. We've walked through the 3 silent vitamin deficiencies that may be behind your leg fatigue, balance problems, and overall slowdown. Vitamin D for strength. Vitamin B12 for nerve clarity. Vitamin B1 for energy and control. Each of these can be tested, treated, and managed. And most importantly, each of them can change how you move, how you feel, and how you live. Your body has been speaking. Maybe it's time to start listening. If anything in this video sounded familiar, please don't brush it off. Talk to your doctor. Ask for the tests. Add more sunlight, salmon, spinach, and seeds. Start a good multivitamin. One small action can change everything. You deserve to walk with ease, to move without fear, to live in a body that feels like it's yours again. And if this video helped you in any way, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, even just to say, "That's me," because someone else might read it and feel less alone. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to Primewell 365, your home for strength, wisdom, and wellness for life after 60. Until next time, take care of your body, honor its signals, and remember, strength doesn't leave with age. Sometimes it just needs an invitation to return.